Trudeau, Simon sent wishes for quick recovery after King Charles' cancer diagnosis. On Monday, February 5, 2024, Buckingham Palace announced that King Charles III, the head of state of Canada and 15 other Commonwealth realms, has been diagnosed with cancer. The palace did not disclose the type or stage of the cancer, but said it is not related to the king's recent treatment for a benign prostate condition. The king has begun cancer treatment and will postpone some of his public-facing duties, but will continue to handle routine paperwork and matters of state. The news of the king's illness shocked and saddened many people around the world, especially in Canada, where he is widely respected and admired for his dedication to public service, environmental causes, and reconciliation with Indigenous peoples. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Governor-General Mary Simon were among the first to send their wishes for a quick recovery to the king. Trudeau said that he, like many Canadians and people around the world, is thinking of His Majesty as he undergoes treatment for cancer. We're sending him our very best wishes and hoping for a fast and full recovery, Trudeau wrote on Twitter. Simon, who represents the king in Canada as his viceregal representative, said she is sending good wishes to the king as he begins treatment. In a statement, Simon praised the monarch for leading by example in choosing to share his diagnosis. Seeing His Majesty acknowledge cancer so openly and publicly will hopefully encourage and motivate those who are struggling with their own treatment, she wrote. We admire the king's strength and determination as he confronts this disease. The king's diagnosis comes as his daughter-in-law Kate, Princess of Wales, recovers from abdominal surgery for which she was hospitalized for about 2 weeks. The palace says the king is being treated as an outpatient. He remains wholly positive about his treatment and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible, the statement read. Nathan Tidridge, Vice President of the Institute for the Study of the Crown in Canada, said King Charles's diagnosis won't have an impact on the machinery of state in Canada, even if a more complete break from duties is needed, because the Governor-General performs most of the functions of the monarch in this country. However, he said other activities could be impacted, including meetings between the king and Indigenous groups or with charities from Canada that he has taken a keen interest in. The discussions around an eventual royal tour of Canada could also be delayed, he said. Right from the beginning of the reign, has been quite hands-on and hit the ground running, Tidridge said. King Charles ascended to the throne on January 28, 2022, following the death of his mother Queen Elizabeth II, who reigned for nearly 70 years. He is the oldest person ever to become monarch in British history. He is also the first king to have a direct connection to Canada, having lived in Ottawa for 2 terms as a student at Ashbury College in 1959 and 1960. King Charles has visited Canada more than 20 times since then, most recently in June 2023 for the G7 summit in Charlevoix, Quebec. He has also established several charitable initiatives in Canada, such as the Princess Trust Canada, which supports young entrepreneurs, veterans, and Indigenous communities. The King's diagnosis has prompted an outpouring of support and sympathy from Canadians of all walks of life, who have expressed their gratitude for his service and their hope for his recovery. Many have also shared their own stories of coping with cancer or supporting loved ones who have faced it. The Canadian Cancer Society said it is saddened by the news of the King's cancer diagnosis and offered its support and resources to him and his family. The Society also urged Canadians to learn more about cancer prevention, screening, and treatment options. Cancer can affect anyone at any time, regardless of age or status, said Dr. Robert Nuttall, Assistant Director of Health Policy at the Canadian Cancer Society. We hope that by sharing his diagnosis publicly, His Majesty will inspire others to talk openly about cancer and seek help when they need it.